Hello, everyone. Today we are joined by David Newman, who's going to walk us through some of the latest advances working with Spot. He's going to show us the progress he's made with the integration of our analog gauge model with Spot and its PTZ camera. In particular, David is going to show us how different lighting and angles can affect the model's performance and how to make adjustments to ensure you can get the most accurate reading possible. We're really excited to show you the progress here, but keep in mind this is hot off the presses, so you're going to get an exclusive sneak peek behind the scenes. So David, take it away.
So in the gauge model, we have created a couple of things to enable us to read gauges. We can zoom in here on this example set of gauges that I got here. And if we go to Ptz Proxy, this is a proxy service that we needed to create so that we could pull the Ptz imagery into another utility that I'm going to be showing you on the tablet here. And that utility is to run machine learning models. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to that. It's under utilities over here, and it's called the ML Model Viewer. In here, we have our Alira platform as our model server. And the model here is, right now it's called bank large, but that could be any number of indicators as to what gauges or what gauge we are intending to read at this particular location. So the idea is if this was part of a mission, we would already know that at that waypoint, and we would point the PTZ to that set of gauges, and then we would program in what gauges that we're going to try to read. The image source here is the Ptz proxy, as mentioned before. It's not normally an option, but we've created it as an option that we can select. And then if we hit start here, it will capture an image and it will run the model. So you can see here that the first gauge here is reading about 56. This one is 59, and then the other one is 56. These are all attached to the same air pressure, so they should all be reading roughly the same. You'll see the confidence scores here. It's a little harder to read, but it's 99% here. This one here, 67% there, and then 99 over there. So there's two things occurring here. One is that we're identifying which gauges are where in the layout. So we already know that we should expect these three gauges in an order from left to right here. And we're first identifying where are gauges in the images, then where of those gauges is each individual gauge that we're looking for specifically. So we're identifying each one individually and then doing a reading. And you can tell by the different scales and the different attributes of the gauges that if it were mismatched, it would get a wrong reading if it were to try to read one gauge with a different configuration of another gauge. So it's correctly matching those together. And you can see that they're all reading roughly the same with a little plus or minus deviation. Okay, so I'm going to move Spot closer and at more of a steep angle to the gauges and see how well the model performs. And there it's at an angle, and they're all reading about 60, which looks pretty close. I'll try it at a little bit more of an angle and see again. It looks grainy here, but it'll be taking a high-res image through the proxy, so that graininess should go away. Yeah, so it's reading the middle one. Oh, look at there. They all came up.
There you go.
So that's at a pretty good angle. You can see the perspective there is challenging. And then another, I don't know if you're interested in a nighttime view. So let me turn off the lights out here real quick. So the robot cameras don't really show anything. Let's see what the PTZ shows. Yeah, wow, that's really grainy. So let's go ahead and go into the spot cam settings. We can turn on the lights. We'll turn them all the way on, as bright as they get. And that's better. So now it's at night inside the garage, but it's lit up with spot cam. Oh, look at this one. The gauge 1 is detected twice.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's a really clear image there, though.
Yeah, so that's with the spot cam lighting it up, which is pretty cool.
Thanks again, David. This is really impressive work, and I really appreciate you showing the progress to everyone.
All right.
Team, we look forward to sharing our next exciting update with you soon.